Welcome back to the channel, and tonight we are on Icarus. And yes, it is night for me. As of recording, it is 6:26 p.m. We have been playing on a server, my server, through G Portal. Pretty good prices, not a terrible ping for where I am at. And Cereus Rose has left me with a slight challenge. We were playing on this, we just started on this server, and she burnt down the house. So, I am tasked with having to rebuild that and put it back to its former glory. Now, the house was made out of wood, and it's, well, susceptible to wind and lightning strikes. So I was planning on making it out of, or upgrading it to stone, but I didn't want to get too ahead of her, or the house to get too ahead of her as far as technology goes. But it looks like I will have to do that to prevent the house from burning down again. So we're going to do a little bit of prep and see if I can get the masonry bench running, and if I can get some of, well, not some, but a lot of pieces for it. So let's catch some Z's, and we're going to go ahead and, wow, see, it looks like it was quite windy here. Even my outer walls are a little messed up. I don't know how long she played for. She did say she quit because she got killed by wolves. But from the decay of my walls, so the rest of the house is protected by the cave. Now the problem with cave housing is, as you get into the house, you get this cave debuff, or underground debuff, and there's a chance that it will cause cave sickness, which debuffs your health and your stamina by a lot. Well, actually, I'm not too sure about the health part, but definitely the stamina. So we're going to go ahead and make a bunch of these. I'm going to keep some of that because I'm looking to get steel quite soon. But we'll get that up and running. I'll get my knife. And let's see what we need for the masonry bench. We'll need 120 nails, 12 rope, which I can get some now. We can make 12 right now. And we'll need some wood, which we don't have yet. Okay, so we'll grab some wood, and I'm going to need a lot of stone. The stone's going to be turned into all the... Well, there's a lot of stone out here. So we'll go ahead and get some wood. Shouldn't be that bad considering I do have an iron axe now. Whoa, whoa. Well, that could have caused us problems. Apparently, contusions cause you to not get as much XP. So we're going to go ahead and get all this stuff prepared, and we'll be back. Alright, so we've made the stuff to make a base. We got some base frames here. We got some floors. We're going to make a double-decker wall. Actually, I don't have enough of a stone wall if we're going to do that. We'll have to remedy that. We'll be right back. But then we'll head off straight away to the house site. And so here it is. It is a stone house, and it is lightning resistant, at least for the moment, until the storms get worse. Oh, I can't cut that. I broke my knife. Creepy. This is Cereus Rose's body. But here is her new house. We'll take a quick walkthrough before I got to take back, what was this guy's name? Cornelius. Cornelius is getting hungry. Gotta take him back and have him eat. As well as I gotta fix a lot of stuff and drink some water. Which we do have water here, which is the one thing that did survive. So now we don't need water. It's got working windows. got a cooking rack, which will leave some food there. It does have a crafting bench, as well as some air, which I don't have any oxite, so sorry. Full set of leather gear. I guess I got some steak in there. A bed to claim. Beautiful porch area here to go fishing off of, should you have a fishing pole. Because there are fish in here that will eat you. Something's attacking my... Oh, that's broken. I forgot. Oh, dang. All right, Cornelius. Good job. Only 80% damage. Not bad. But it is now level 7. So let's level him up. He'll eat less, have more stamina, and have more health. Good choices. Anyway, so here's the house. Waste not one. I'm not gonna kill that. I can't skin it. I don't have a pickaxe. There's a few young horses running around that she can get if the server doesn't wipe them off. But it is getting night, so we'll head off into the sunset after succeeding at Cereus Rose's challenge. That's going to be the video. Nice and short and sweet. Thanks for watching. Of course, he wants to go and attack my horse. I can't. I forgot. No sense. I can't skin it. But that's going to be the video. We're going to ride off into the sunset and call it a victory. But thanks for watching. Stay tuned for the next one. I know there was my talk of jumping over to Night Rain, which has released onto early access. However, it tricked me. It can only do 1 or 3 player co-op. It's not up to 3. It's 1 or 3. So you can go solo, or you can go and matchmake. Cereus Rose and I were going to see how a Night Rain match worked, but we were forced to grab a third, which didn't seem to want to work. Yes, I did try. I did turn off all that other thing, or turn on all those other things, but it didn't want to connect anyway. But that's not what I was about regardless. So both of us returned it. The controls, I forgot how wonky the controls are, and stuff like that. So didn't like it. That's not gonna happen. On the bright side, we'll be able to play a lot more, or at least I will. She might have quit. Challenge is still going though. The challenge I offered her was she has 30 days, real days, so she's got about 2.5 weeks left to get 100 titanium ingots. Now, 30 days, real time, real days. So it's been about a week and a half, maybe even 2 actually. And she's got 2.5 or 2 weeks left to get those 100 titanium bars. I'm not going to show you where my base is, because in case you're watching Cereus Rose, you're not going to burn down this other base. But she didn't do it on purpose. The lightning struck it, and so she claims burned down the house completely, except for the water purifier. But that's her challenge. She needs to gain 100 titanium ingots in 30 days. And she does have about, let's just say, 2.5 weeks left. We'll give her that benefit. Now, in the next week and change, on the 10th, 9th, there's going to be the demo for a jump ship. So I'm probably going to jump onto that, we'll go ahead and record some of those. But in the meantime, I will definitely be playing some Icarus. And right now I am running on a server. So this is my G Portal server here. It did give me a little bit of issues. I might be switching to Nitrado. But we'll see. It was a good price. Definitely cheaper than Nitrado. But yeah, it kind of lagged and I had to log out and restart. All kind of craziness. But again, it is what it is. That's going to be the video. Thanks for watching. Like and subscribe. Leave me a comment. And we'll catch you on the next one.